I remember when I interviewed Godfrey and we talked about playing gay roles, and he brought up an interesting point. He goes, "Well, why would you approach him for a gay role when there's so many talented gay artists,
Right.
actors who could probably do a much better job of that."
More
I
authentic.
don't know, the actor who plays Paperboy, Brian Tyree Henry. Um, I'm not sure if he's gay or straight. I have no idea. I didn't really get. It didn't seem like he was gay based on the show and some of his other roles that I saw. You absolutely have no idea, but it's a hell of a carrot to dangle in front of an actor who really is not A-list by any stretch of the imagination yet. It's like, yo, you could be a Marvel superhero.
Right.
Not only is it a nice check, but you're going to be able to eat forever off this. Like all the Comic Cons and all the, all these conventions that happen
You might
all
have a
over. Like,
lunchbox after you. You might have an action figure.
yeah, you might have an action figure. Like, like Michael Jai White, he still goes to conventions because he was Spawn.
Right.
That was like, what, 30 something years ago? Like,
and I'm sure he could still go there. He could go there for Black Dynamite too.
For Black Dynamite, he could do a lot of shit. But like, the comic shit has a very cult following. And to say, okay, look, we're going to dangle this in front of you. Forever money. All you got to do is kiss a man and be an openly gay character and stuff like that.
Right.
And
so keep in mind, it's forever money and it's forever image too, though.
It's forever image.
It's what goes with.
And I think most actors, whether they admit it or not, would probably do the same thing he did. Because to be an actor and to get into a major film like that, that is such a huge hurdle to cross. That most actors would do it. Now, you wouldn't do it. Michael Jai White wouldn't do it. All my friends wouldn't do it. But I think most actors, period, would.
Probably. I mean, most actors that don't have any type of stance on anything, if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything. You know what I mean? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So,
right.
Yeah, they probably would. I just know that there's no amount of money. Like that amount of money is nothing in comparison to what they're going to get out of the imagery. You know what I mean? The imagery is gonna last so far past that money after you spend it. You know what I mean? And even if you get money for life off of this shit, like the type of, I want to say damage that you could do to some people's psyche is just not worth it to me.
Well, yeah, I remember. I forgot which interview this was, but we had talked about Denzel Washington, and he had told this person that at the end of the day, your career as an actor will be more defined by the roles you do not take rather than the roles that you do take.
Speak on it.
And Denzel has gone down as someone that I think has stuck to his principles, that has never worn a dress. He's never really, I don't think he's had any on-camera relationships with white women because of his own his own beliefs in that regard. He's never played a punk. He's never, really veered off something that you're like, oh, why did he take that role? Like, oh man, like that's a bad look. Like for example, Richard Pryor had a pretty good acting career, but then there's movies like The Toy.
Right.
Where he played
basically a slave for a little kid.
Yeah, basically a slave for a little rich white kid.
Yeah.
That's going to be included in the conversation of his career forever, unfortunately. Because hell, He had a drug problem. He was burning through money crazy. He was willing to take whatever role they were giving him as long as the check was good.
Right.
So although he is going to go down as one of the great stand-up comedians, he's absolutely not going down as one of the great actors. Whereas Eddie Murphy is going to go down as one of the great actors.
Think so?
I think
great actors?
I think so. I think so. In fact, he is the greatest stand-up comedian / actor ever.
He's had good movies.
He has had great movies. Coming to America was great.
But when you start,
Boomerang was great.
Hold up. But when you start talking about actor, right? In order for a comedic actor to really be taken seriously, you know, they got to come with that real serious role. I think the one where he showed
Dreamgirls?
Serious acting chops was Dreamgirls. Yes.
Dreamgirls. Well, I mean, okay, look. There's also Jamie
That's the
Foxx
one where he strayed the most from Eddie Murphy.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Everything else is comedic acting. So
I got you.
It's a little different.
I mean, you can't forget about Jamie Foxx, who was a stand-up comedian as well, and then went and got an Oscar for Ray.
Right.
I mean, clearly, you could say that Jamie Foxx is a better actor than Eddie Murphy, but once again, Jamie Foxx had a bunch of roles that were kind of like, I don't know why you took that. This was not the best role for you.
That's what I'm saying. But just because his choices might not have been good as picking projects, that doesn't mean he's not as good of an actor as Eddie. He could still be a better actor, but just make bad choices. You see, because I think Jamie probably is the better actor as far as acting is concerned. I feel Eddie is the funnier comedian and the better comedic actor, but I don't think Eddie could have ever did a Ray type of, you know what I mean, where he embodied someone
Eddie
else.
Doesn't have the
like
range.
He just tried to do
range.
Dolomite, and it was Eddie Murphy being Dolomite-ish. He didn't embody Rudy Ray Moore to me.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, when I watch Dolomite, I'm always seeing Eddie Murphy.
I still see Eddie Murphy.
When I watch Ray,
he was Ray.
I'm seeing Ray Charles.
Exactly.
I'm forgetting that that's Jamie Foxx who played
the difference.
Ugly Girl Wanda and all types.
And that's the difference.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. That's how we're gonna end it. Lord Jamar, always a pleasure.
Let's not forget to remind people, April 5th, Sony Hall.
April 5th at Sony Hall in New York City.
DJ Vlad, Lord Jamar, live. We will have some fuck are you talking about moments, I'm sure. Because this guy be saying things that make a motherfucker say, fuck are you talking about? Fuck are you talking about? Yeah, so I look forward to that.
That's how it is. There's a link down below for you to click and buy tickets.
Yes, sir.
Hope to see all y'all there.
No doubt.
Peace.
Peace.